Breaking news coming in at this hour. 20 people have been killed and 3 critically injured by the custodian of a shrine in Sargodha, Pakistan. Police say they were killed with batons and knives, and reports say the shrine custodian was suffering from a mental illness. According to reports, an injured woman who had arrived at the district hospital in Sargodha had first reported about the killings, adding that she was one of the 3 survivors who managed to flee from the scene of the crime. Some reports have also suggested that the accused is a fake custodian of the shrine, and the local area people informed that from the last 2 years, he used to visit the shrine of Ahmad Ali Gurjar for spiritual sessions with the disciples. The police have arrested the custodian Abdul Wahid along with his 7 close associates and shifted them to an undisclosed location. The authorities suspect that Wahid and his accomplices mercilessly killed the intoxicated victims after stripping them. The motive behind the crime has yet not been found. Now, big breaking news that's coming in from Pakistan right now. 20 people have been killed in a shrine in Sargodha, and 3 have been left critically injured by a custodian of a shrine there in Pakistan. Police have told us that they were killed with batons and knives mercilessly, and reports say the shrine custodian was suffering from a mental illness. According to other reports that are coming in, an injured woman who had arrived at the district hospital in Sargodha had first reported about the killings. She had added that she was one of the 3 survivors who managed to flee from the scene of crime. And some reports have also suggested that the accused was a fake custodian of the shrine, and local area and people were informed that the last 2 years he used to visit the shrine of Ahmad Ali Gurjar from spiritual sessions with the disciples, and police have arrested the custodian known as Abdul Wahid along with his 7 associates and shifted them to an undisclosed location. The authorities also suspect that Abdul Wahid and his accomplices mercilessly killed and intoxicated the victims after stripping them. Now, shocking details are coming in there, and the motive behind the crime has yet not been found. This happened early morning today in Sargodha, where a custodian of a shrine in Sargodha in Pakistan and his associates killed 20 people. A shocking incident where people were offering prayers and worshipping in a shrine where they were first intoxicated and then stripped and then killed. A woman we know who fled the crime site also told later that she was able to do this. Now, we're being joined by a senior journalist from Pakistan, Ahmad Shaheen, to give us more details on the incident. Ahmad, how strong is the mental health situation in Pakistan given this kind of crime?
The thing is, at this moment, what is being said from the area is that indeed this person who's allegedly also the custodian of the shrine in Sargodha suffers from mental health issues. Although reporters on the ground have spoken to local residents who deny this claim. It's also been widely reported now in Pakistan that some of the residents of the area and some of the disciples of the shrine are denying the claim that this person suffered from mental illness. I think it's a story development. It could be something else.
Right, Ahmad, there are also initial reports that say that some local festival was on. So, what could have been the possible motive?
It's interesting because shrines in Pakistan have been under attack. In February, I think it was February 18th, the Seven shrine got attacked and 88 people were murdered, many hundreds were injured. But this particular attack is very peculiar because of the stories surrounding the attack of the intoxication and how they were stripped and how they were murdered and how one woman went to the hospital and informed the authorities. It's never been seen before. Shrines have been attacked. It's usually extremist religious groups that claim the responsibility. It hasn't been ruled out yet, but the stories coming out about this attack are really peculiar. Never been seen before.
Right, Ahmed, there are also reports of a tussle over ownership of the shrine. And how important is this shrine really?
It's not a very popular shrine. It's about a couple of hours away from Lahore, where I am. It's in Sargodha. The shrine is Ali Ahmed Gujjar Shrine. Not extremely popular, but there are a lot of people who do visit it from all over Punjab. The attacker is, as per the deputy commissioner of Sargodha, is from Lahore, and the disciples come from all over Punjab mostly. Hundreds of people can be present at the shrine at one of the busier times.
And also another question which is pertinent here is, astonishingly, why would any shrine have a mentally challenged man as head? Why weren't the checks kept in place?
It's difficult because of the way peers and peers behave. It's difficult to really ascertain what's entitled to be a mental situation, a mental health condition. Also, it's still alleged that the person had mental issues. It's still alleged that he was a custodian. He is said to have sessions with the disciples at other times as well. But that still is, there are contradictory reports to that, and it's still not been established yet. Obviously, the government or any other authority does not control who the custodians of shrines are. So they could be any kind of people.
Right, Ahmed. Thank you so much for joining us with those details here on WION. We'll keep getting you more on this as and when we get more details here on WION.